Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie aka Rick here, bringing you another I'm level 85 video. This is actually going to be on my hunter this time. It's going to be my 6th one now. I've got Shaman, obviously Hunter, Paladin, Death Knight, Druid, and what's the other one? Have I said Shaman? Oh, Mage. Mage is the last one. So yeah, I've got all those. I'm really, I love WoW. I've played it for absolute years, and it's about time that I start getting all these high level characters. I've really enjoyed playing this hunter on marksman spec, and I like the rotation. It feels good. It does a lot of damage, so yeah, that's always good. That's always what you want. And when you're a DPS, you want to see those big numbers on the screen. And I've geared it out pretty nicely already. There's going to be a bit of a clip later on with me showing you, walking me through my gear. It's going to be live commentated, so this is done in post afterwards, because I recorded this while I was on Skype to my friend. I just hit F9 because I was getting close to obviously dinging. As you can see, I'm like level 98% or something in the video now. Yeah, it was good. It was in a dungeon differently. Normally these videos have been me questing to get the ding, which is, it's not as entertaining, I don't think. There is one boss fight there you just saw. I've done pretty well. But this druid, as far as I know, as far as I remember, he's level 85 already and pretty good geared. He's just doing this for badges, so it's pretty hard to out DPS that. But I like this dungeon. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of AoE packs, so I can get my explosive traps down. I can get my multi shots off, and do some pretty nice damage. But I've geared up to the new heroic dungeons already, like the Deathwing ones. So give it a couple of days and I'll probably be ready for the looking for raid thing, so I'm looking forward to that a lot, getting some nice gear in there. I've already got 2-piece tier 12, I think it is, 2-piece firelands basically. I've got chest and legs, so the two most expensive pieces as well. But yeah, so I'm pretty pimping. My character's doing a lot of damage already. I'm doing competitive DPS in those new heroics, and I'm literally borderline allowed to be in there, so I haven't got any drops yet, which is really bad. I've done like probably about 10 runs, then obviously not all the same dungeon of the 3. I've done like one, the Wormrest Temple one, I can't remember what it is. I've done the one with the different shrines. I've done that one loads of times. Is that the end time, is it, I think? I've done the Well of Eternity a lot as well. But yeah, I haven't got any drops so far. The only drops I've got have been from the quests that you do as you go through there, so it's not good in that respect. I'd want more, I want more drops. At the moment I'm using I think it's a tank or like warrior DPS gun, because my one was terrible. The one I'm using in this video was absolutely awful. And believe it or not, a warrior tank or DPS gun is actually better at this point. So, and the ding, I'm pretty sure, comes on this pack. So you see me, my reaction. You don't hear it obviously because I was on Skype, and for privacy purposes, I don't really want to record my mate's conversation because it's not. I haven't really asked him, so he probably wouldn't mind. But anyway, there's me spinning around, celebrating, get a few grats in the chat for that. But yeah, so any minute now it's going to switch and you're going to hear me live commentating over my new gear that I've got. So yeah, I'll hand you over to me in the future. Okay, so you've just seen me level to 85, and this is about probably, it's the next day, but I haven't played overnight, so it's probably about a good 6 hours after I leveled. And we've got some pretty nice gear. So I've spent a lot of money, as usual. As you've seen on the rest of my videos, where I hit 85, I always spend quite a bit of money to get there. So we'll start. I've got quite a lot of PvP gear, but it doesn't stop me from doing good DPS, and I can dabble in battlegrounds as well, which is pretty nice. And I do some pretty good damage already. So as you can see, my item level is 362. I need 373 to be able to get into looking for raid, so I'm a little way off of that yet, but I got from like about 316 yesterday to 362, so fingers crossed that I can improve it a lot more over the next few days and get into looking for raid. Hopefully by this, before the reset this week. We've got the PvP helm, and neck, shoulders. The back is like an old piece I got while I was leveling up from some dungeon. I think it was Halls of Origination. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's not very good. The chest is pretty awesome. It's a tier 12 piece. From badges, I got 2,200 justice points for that. So gemmed pretty nicely. I haven't enchanted it yet. I probably should do, really. I got the braces as well, which are 378, really nice. We got a staff. I got this literally last dungeon of the night, last night. I was really happy about that because before I had a really bad one. Is it still in my bag? No, I must have sold it already. But yeah, I had a really bad one before that. It was like 308 item level, so really old, and that was a good upgrade for me. This bow, as you can see, is a warrior DPS bow, but the one I had before was absolute garbage, and this one improves my DPS a hell of a lot, even though it has got strength on it. Just the damage per second addition was enough to increase my DPS significantly, so I was happy with that. And we've got another PvP piece. This is the hands. Then I bought this. Did I buy that on? No, I think that was a drop from one of the dungeons. As you can see, it's probably a shaman drop, but I don't really care. It's got agility on it, so it's what I need. So I've gemmed that as well, just to get. I'm not quite hit capped. I've got to reforge some stuff, but I haven't got around to doing that yet because I've been changing my gear a lot. During this process. You change your gear a lot, so there's not much point reforging everything unless you really need to, but I'm only a little bit off the hit cap, so it's not really required that much. And I've got the legs of the tier 12 set, so just to get my 2 set bonus, which is pretty nice, as you can see there. Steady shot and cobra shot have 10% chance to trigger flaming arrow, which is good. Yeah, so I've gemmed that as well. Like, you can do obviously 2 plus 40 agility gems, but when you've got a socket bonus like that, you might as well get the extra 20 hit as well. So I definitely recommend, if your socket bonus is plus 20 of like agility or something, or like a main stat, then get one of the 20 agility or 20 hit gems. You might as well. It's worth the gem to get that extra secondary stat. And then we got some boots. These are pretty old as well, as you can see. I'm level 333. I think they were from, obviously one of the dungeons when I was leveling up. I can't remember which one. They might have been a reward for completing a dungeon quest, something like that. But yeah, they need to be replaced hopefully soon. I got this ring. I think this was from one of the dungeons as well. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. So that was just the 2 drops that I got, was this and the staff last night, which was pretty bad. Or that might have been from a quest, actually. Yeah, I think the ring and this bow were from quests that I done in the dungeons. So the only drop I actually got was this staff, which is pretty poor. So out of all the dungeon runs I've done, it's not too good. I got a PvP ring, just to increase stats, because the rings I had before were pretty bad. So my trinkets are terrible. They obviously they're good, but their item level is pretty low, so I need to improve those as well. But I'm being pretty unlucky with drops. And we'll go to my currency. I've got 1,000 valor already, which is nice. I've got a good amount of justice points. I need a couple more and then I can get my tier 12 hands, which will replace those probably. I might get a trinket, I don't know. But it's not like, it won't be a 378 trinket, that's the only problem. It'll be a 359 one, which it'll probably be worth it, since that is 308. It'll be a big increase still. But I kind of want to stick to the 378 stuff when I'm spending justice points, because they do take quite a while to get. So it seems a bit of a waste buying a 359 piece when you could do your next dungeon run and get a better piece. Whereas if you buy a 378, you can't unless you do raids. So that's the main reason why I buy those. Anyway, yeah, so that was a look at my hunter's gear. It's pretty good, I have to say. Or she is. I moved her over from Ionar recently to Silvermoon, my main realm, because there wasn't any gear on whatever it is, on ENR, on the auction house. So I moved it to Silver Moon and bought a load of gear and got into the new heroics pretty much straight away. So that's why I love this realm. I always will be here probably. So can't imagine myself moving away from this unless it's for raiding. But I can't see that happening either because I work full time, so I don't have the time for that. And again, I think this like Drake is always in this video. There's always someone like getting the staff from Firelands when I make these videos. But yeah, that's my hunter, and it'll probably be another 85 soon because I've got an 82 warrior at the moment. So that's my next project. Once this is decently geared up and only really needs to do dailies and probably looking for raids. So you know, once I get to that point, I move on to the next character and level that up, then gear it up. So yeah, that's my process pretty much. Until I start in-game raiding, that's really all I do in this game. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.